Hey, spam caller. How you doing? Hey, Mush.
Fasten your seatbelts. Welcome to Man Cave Live.
What's happening? Hey, Mush. Hey, Armar. Hello, everybody. Ah, damn it. That's not what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to loop. Come here. And that run in the background. It's so late. I'm sorry. I'm fixing something to eat. I didn't want to come in here until I was done. And I'm not putting myself on cam while I'm eating because nobody wants to see me eat and watch TV. So maybe I don't want to do Maddie Bot every day. Spam. Maybe I'd like to be able to hear myself think a little bit once in a while. It seems like everybody wants to turn full blast, and then I can't hear nothing but the Maddie Bot. Can't even have a conversation. I lose track of what I'm trying to say because the Maddie Bot is distracting. We haven't had it on for a year, and now just because I just recently turned it on, you know.
You got into a little fucking skirmish. It was not that big of a deal. Obviously.
Finger bender with rotted teeth.
No, that's Shamrock out there.
That we're waiting to see.
Yeah, the truck is the real victim, nigga. You're right.
Hey, Waffle, what's up?
Hi, Mike.
Good evening, Johnny B.
Hi, Johnny.
What are you
Good
eating?
evening. The pork chop that came the other day, and some fried
Oh
potatoes.
my God!
Looks like I gotta eat potatoes every
They're
single
good
meal.
for you, John.
I got 30 pounds of fucking
Put
potatoes.
some meat on your bones.
I don't need any more meat on my bones. I need to lose some meat.
John,
on my
have
bones.
you told everybody about the latest news regarding Billy Bolton?
He actually bought the dummy to box or
Um,
something like that.
I just got on here, so no. I don't know. It's got to hear.
Would the viewers in chat like to hear about Billy?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going to cost $3,412 for him to get
That's
bailed out, and then he had to be released somewhere. Is thank you all for the likes. Excuse me, I'm trying to eat something. I always thank. I thank you 2 or 3 times before the show is over.
It's not available, nigga.
$3,412. Thank you, Harmar.
At 3,000 bond,
Right, and he's got it.
$400. $400 for the electronics for the tether device, and a $12 booking fee.
And he has to go somewhere where? Oh,
He has
thank
to
you,
go
High Pitch.
somewhere that he can be tethered to.
As in house arrest?
Yes.
Have you thought of a way that you're going to be coming up with the money? That's a lot of
No.
pig's feet, John.
I'm
What
not
are
bailing
the
him out.
people want to know what the charges are?
Felonious assault. He beat up his girlfriend.
When did this happen?
Wednesday, Thursday.
And this is in Hillsdale County?
I think so. Yeah.
Isn't his girlfriend pregnant?
Nope.
That was a lie? For what? Yep. To get money, to raise money to get drugs? Is there any work around the house he could do to pay you back?
You think I'm going to have him tethered to my house?
You let Ben stay there. Why not let Billy?
Nope.
Maybe some indentured servitude. He can go out and clean off the solar panels. You have enough potatoes to feed him, John.
No.
How much time is he facing?
I don't know.
Do you think he could hire
felonious assault?
Do you think he'd be able to hire High Pitch as legal counsel?
Assault means he could go to prison.
Oh my gosh! Look at that meal. Can we get that full screen, Johnny B?
I know you don't like me letting my banner fly at all.
Can't you put the banner on a little sub? Can you get a logo on the bottom right corner? Harmar, can you help Johnny B make a logo that he can have?
This is my camera broadcasting software. I'm not on.
Oh my gosh! OBS. 3,300 likes, John.
Thank you, Harmar.
If you had $1 for every like Harmar gave you, you could almost get Billy out.
I know, right? But I'm not bailing him out. His girlfriend's got a restraining order. Here you go, guys. Here come the money. Click the chest. Click the chest. There you go.
His girlfriend's got a restraining order on him. Does Lori have a restraining order on him?
Did have. It's expired now.
So he's eligible for residency back at Casa Bolton?
No. No bueno. Spam caller, Mickey Man, and Harmeyer. Congrats, top 3 winners.
How do you think he's doing in there? Have you gotten any collect calls from Hillsdale County Correctional? Will you answer if you do? That's a lie. You always answer your phone, Johnny B.
I won't accept any calls.
You're all he has. You know who started the fight? Do you know who started the altercation that got him locked up?
Him drinking.
I bet she had something to do with it. Oh, yeah. We will let Ben stay at the house with all his history, but poor old Billy can't get an opportunity to turn over a new leaf. Will Lori maybe bail him out?
No.
Do you think you could call the girlfriend and see if she'll drop the charges?
They already gave him a chance before.
Gave who a chance? The girlfriend?
He got a chance before with them.
Ben is Big Red, right, John?
Yep.
And that's what'd you say? Yeah. If Musa got locked up, would you bail out Musa?
He's been
Musa?
locked up.
He's not in jail
Yeah.
right now, is he? What was
No.
Musa sent to jail for?
He was driving without
Oh,
a
that's
license,
right.
and he went in before for drunk
That's
driving.
right. That's right. How did he make it out? Did he just what did he do? 30 days?
I guess he did 30 days for the last charge. He ended up losing his job because of it.
This is all very tragic, John. I don't know why you won't lend Billy a helping hand. He has his whole life in front of him.
Yeah, Moose is living on top of the ice cream truck. Yeah.
Do you think you could arrange it for Billy to move in with Cheryl and Gary when they get their apartment together? He won't be in
Sure.
the house. He won't be near Lori. How did Billy and Cheryl get along?
Got on fine because he started getting drunk and picking fights with me.
And then what? Cheryl helped him? Both are fighting with you?
No. No.
Maybe get him a job at the old, what is it called? However you want. What's the Baby Armed guy's restaurant's name? The Pub and Grub? Where you took Lori for her birthday dinner?
Nope. Didn't put a down payment on a car today. No. He had an excuse for not having the money, so I told him let it go.
How much was the down payment?
I'll just take him over the title to the Chrysler 300 and give up. Give him my car. Give it to him.
That'd be very charitable of you, John. I'm proud of you.
Because I don't need it. I don't need two cars.
When did you finally give in to this realization?
I have two cars. I have the LeBaron
right.
and the van. I could drink the LeBaron, drive the LeBaron
Okay.
full time.
That'll work.
All winter long and everything. Let it rust up. It's not worth keeping it out of the salt. Might as well drive it in the salt and let it rot.
Doesn't the LeBaron already have rust on the hood?
Because it's not worth anything. Just like everything else I own is junk. Throw it all away. Cancel getting the storage unit. Just get a dumpster and start throwing
What
stuff
about
away.
when Lori buys you your new Chevy Spark? Won't you be able to drive that?
And you said the bearing has maybe a little chunk of spot rust where the paint got scratched or something like that, but there's no rot on that car whatsoever. I've offered anybody $100 if they can find a rust hole in that car.
Oh. The fans are requesting the cam, Johnny B. If you could turn that on.
I'm not having my camera
It's
on.
never stopped you before, John.
Well, I've been doing that a
It's
lot
the main
less.
segment of the Man Cave Live. Where is co-host at tonight?
Don't know.
Was he here
Don't
last
care.
night?
Nope.
Would anybody like to come up? Oh, scroller, Johnny B. Please read it.
Good evening. Hey, Toasty.
Do we have any noggers in the chat, John? Anybody want to come up? Harmar, Toast, Mickey Man. Oh, there we go.
Johnny B. Hello, Johnny B. Are you there, buddy?
Yeah, welcome to the
Hey,
pre-show.
thank you for the warm welcome. I appreciate it. It's a good pre-show so far. I haven't been tuned in too long, but it was a great show, pre-show, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. You ready to talk about the elephant in the room, Johnny B?
Oh, no, Chad. Is he here? Or Danny?
The stuff I heard
John,
about Claire.
No, I don't know anything about Claire, but I know that Johnny B told me that he did remove Chad and Danny from being referees.
Uh-huh.
And they're probably pretty pissed.
No, Chad asked to be removed from being ref.
Oh.
So what about Danny?
You don't have the TTS on?
He hasn't been here.
Well, he was never here when he was the ref
And he
either.
spots
Why
other
did that matter?
No.
Right, John?
Did you get it?
I'm eating.
Did you get to read the 24 pages yet, Johnny B?
Do you think he would be eating if he had?
Nope. Don't care to.
See what I did there, Wafua?
I see what you did there.
Or should I say Waf?
Hey, waffle. That's what Jeff M calls me. Hey,
I am kind of, so I really wanted to hear what Jeff M thought about the Claire stuff. But
he shared his thoughts yesterday.
Yeah, I saw he was in Discord earlier. I was trying to listen, but I was out with, I was like at an event, so I couldn't really pay attention. I kept like throwing my AirPod in and I like trying to hear his opinion, but I couldn't get it good enough.
I think Johnny B's words, I can't remember exactly, or something like put him in the chair and fill him up slow or something. What'd you say? Pump.
Oh, you want to pump him full, John?
Yeah, he said when they give him the needle, he said give it to him slow and make it agonizing or something.
Oh, I thought you were saying he wanted to like fill him up with his
people
juice.
People did things that made someone suffer to their death. That person should suffer.
Hey, John, what are you eating tonight for dinner?
You're gonna love this toast.
That pork, those big thick pork chops and fried potatoes.
You really are? Can I see? Did
Yes.
you take a picture of it?
And turn off the banner.
Well, I
if you
can't
don't
see,
want that anyway.
That's the pork chop I sent you? And the potatoes?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Did
Yes.
you buy extra pork chops for Austin, or is he still at the Cousins?
Me and Mindy.
I hope you have a few pork chops in the fridge for Billy.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you and Lori are the only ones that ate it?
Lori doesn't eat pork chops still. And me and Cheryl are eating.
What about our friend Shannon?
They're not here.
Where are they?
There's over at Bill's.
Is that why he hasn't given you the car back?
I'm just going to sign the title like you
I
suggested.
think that's
Give it
probably
to
best at this point, John. I don't want you to stress over it. That way, like the stress will be over. Because honestly,
him. Drive to LeBaron all year long.
no, you and Cheryl just share one car now. That's all.
Why don't
You
you
shouldn't-
ask the authorities for help in getting the car back, John?
As I've stated before, we cannot get along with one
Right.
car
So ask the
Then why'd you
cops
give
to-
Bill one?
because there are lots of times that we have to be in two different directions.
That's
Where-
a great question by Mickey Man, John. John,
And if Bill was doing what he should have been doing, he would have been taking his son to doctor's appointments and his wife
right,
grocery
but
shopping.
he isn't, and you're letting that go.
Right.
That's why I'm confused about the anger.
So this man who torments your grandchild and disrespects your stepdaughter, you feel like you have responsibility to help him with his transportation?
Yeah, wasn't he complaining about him calling him like a gimp or something just the other day?
Yeah, he insults Austin, calls him
Yeah.
a gimp, and makes fun of him.
And then John was like, "Oh gosh, this guy, he's a no good son of a bitch."
He
But
said
then still.
yeah, John said he walks behind Austin and gives him flat tires and laughs at him. But God forbid he can't get to work.
I went out driving to LeBaron today, and the goddamn serpentine belt fell off again.
Well, good thing you didn't give him that. You gave him the Chrysler, right? The Chrysler, it's a little more reliable, thankfully.
I wouldn't have given him the LeBaron period anyway.
What about the other one? Or 3?
Well, the LeBaron
Those are not
the LeBaron
drivable.
belongs to Jerry's son, so you shouldn't be giving it to anyone anyway.
That's true, but John does not like to
LeBaron
think
doesn't
about that.
belong to anybody but me.
Well, what about that time? Oh, never mind. I don't want to get into the semantics, John.
that's-
You get a little upset. It's not worth it.
That's Jerry Jr. or JJ's car.
The second LeBaron hasn't been finished being done yet.
Finished being
And the third one will be nothing but parts buggy when I'm done. What are you doing,
Oh,
Toad?
I'm just stirring my old fashioned.
Look,
Can you hear it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Do you want me to mute?
No, you're fine, Toast. Go on ahead.
It's only 20 seconds, sir. And then I'll strain the ice and it should be fine. Add a cherry and then we'll be done. Sorry about that, John. Sorry about that waffle.
Oh, I loved it. I knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah. I just wanted a nice pour of whiskey tonight, John. Is that all right with you?
Yeah.
Little Whistle Pig 10 year?
There you go.
I remember now why I don't like pork chops as well as pork steak.
Oh, well, I wish I would have known
or
that.
smoked
God
smoked
damn, I would
ham.
have known that, John.
I like ham
Pork
better than
chops are
pork
way more
chops
expensive.
because they're dry. They're
You
always
can't have ham, Johnny B. That's too high sodium.
And it's a ram.
it's easier to chew
Or
than
is
this
ram the
stuff
good
is.
one? I'm not sure. Now that I think about it.
Rick Neiman says,
Thank you, John.
Johnny, are you seriously complaining about multiple servings?
Yes, he
of
is.
He is.
I don't know if you know this or not, Mickey Man. John has had 30 pounds of potatoes.
Sam
Been
Caller
trying to help
says,
him out and be able
TBS.
to afford to feed the army that has moved in since Bill kicked everybody out until he couldn't afford a new car, apparently. I'm kind of confused about that, but we'll get to the bottom of it one day.
He said, "Here, you take all these extra bodies around the house."
Mick Heyman says, Toasty is
Yes,
literally
I
feeding
have
your
fed
family.
Johnny B and his family 6 out of the last 13
Spam caller
bites.
says, it's a
Thank you.
special army.
I'll probably send him some more potatoes tomorrow whenever I figure out when Austin's moving in officially.
Don't send any more fucking potatoes. It's still got 25 pounds of them left. We don't eat
Well,
that
it
many
sounds like
potatoes.
you've gone through 5 potatoes in a day. So in 5 days, by Saturday, you'll be out of potatoes.
Yeah, John, because aren't you making potato pancakes tomorrow?
Yes,
It's gonna take at
yes,
least
he
10
is.
pounds.
No,
Spam caller says, please send more
He's
taters.
making some classic Jewish latkes.
I'm not cooking potatoes twice.
Are you kidding? Twice baked potatoes are one of my favorite ways to eat a potato.
To make
You
make
don't like twice
potato
baked?
pancakes. To make potato pancakes, first thing you got to do is boil the potatoes. Then you got to mash them. Then you got to put an egg in, make them in patties. No.
So, John, here's the trick. Here's what you do. You're gonna
Twice as much
boil
work.
10 pounds of potatoes tomorrow, and then
Yep.
for dinner, as you'll purchase some sort of meat. It sounds like, or maybe I'll send you some pork steaks. I'll send you pork steaks, and then you're gonna boil 10 pounds of potatoes.
There you
You're
go.
gonna mash them all up, and you're gonna have pork steaks and mashed
Felicity
potatoes
Blank
tomorrow.
_5
Okay?
says,
Yep.
And then the next day, you're going to take the remaining mashed potatoes, and what
Yep.
you're going to do, John, is you're going to make them into potato cakes. So 2 nights. That would make 8 or 7 out of 15 nights that I've bought
Hello,
dinner.
Felicity. Hello,
So I
Doug.
think that'll be fine. Yeah.
That'll be
I'll
more
send you
than
some
fine.
pork steaks tomorrow, John. I'll send you some more potatoes just in case you run out, and then you mash up 10 pounds, and then that way you'll have mashed potatoes for dinner, and then you'll be able to make the potato cakes the next day's dinner. So I'll take care of Monday and Tuesday.
Pork chop, pork steaks. Those are about the
Mick
same
Heyman
stuff.
says,
I
someone
usually
sent him dried salted crickets.
we like
How
ham
many,
better.
You
how
just
many-
said, John, ham is so high in sodium. Did you not hear Wafua?
It's easier
That
to
doesn't
chew.
mean anything, Johnny B. You should cook it.
We're worried about your
To
health.
get hickory smoked
Gosh,
ham.
guy.
Douglas Gang says, very
Thank
But
generous
you,
of
here's
you,
what you're
Toast.
going to do, John. You're going to mash up those potatoes, right? You hear me, John? Right? Okay, you're going to mash up those potatoes, and you're going to take a nice pot. You're going to pour some pig's foot brine in it, okay? Add
Not
some
Trixie.
flour, and you're going to have mashed
Says,
potatoes with the
did I
pig
miss
foot
the cooking
gravy.
show?
How does that sound, Johnny B?
Spam caller says, they would all be dead if it wasn't for
Right.
Toast.
What do you think about that, Toast?
I think it sounds great.
I don't need any more goddamn potatoes.
Mashed potatoes and pig foot gravy, Johnny
Mick
B?
Heyman says,
That
he
sounds
already
delicious.
cooked before he started the pre-show.
We don't eat potatoes
Well,
every
you
single
did it
day.
before, but
Gonna have to now because I got them. I got to eat them before they go bad. But we
Spam
don't
caller
normally eat
says,
potatoes every
GB
day.
has requested more taters.
Hey, Toast, do you think you could send him something else? Maybe 10 pounds of like Brussels sprouts or carrots? Maybe the Brussels sprouts
Oh,
are good. But
thank you for mentioning that, Wafu.
Not Trixie. Says, what's
I
on the
was
plate?
wondering, John, have you eaten the broccoli that I sent you yet? That would be
No.
good with the fried potatoes and the pork chops that you're having tonight. But I guess tomorrow
Midnight
night, since you're
Cinema
making 10 pounds of
says,
mashed potatoes.
we had deep dish pizza with garlic crust. Mick Heyman says,
Oh,
pork
Midnight
chop and
Cinema.
potatoes.
Cinema. Did you tried the garlic stuffed crust from Papa John's? I've been wondering about that. I was going to send it to Johnny B, but there's no Papa John's in Michigan.
there's no what?
There's
in
no
Michigan?
Papa John's in Michigan. I wanted him to try and do like a taste test of the new garlic stuffed crust.
Laugh what 23 says, Doug has a loose ass.
Now that's funny, Wabu. That was the best way.
Spam caller says,
Do that
LOL.
again. That was amazing. You can say that again.
Midnight Cinema says, Toasty, what toppings you put? I like the whole bit black olives, sausage, green peppers.
Not me. I like meat. I'm a man. That's why I send Johnny B meat and potatoes. I'm a meat and potatoes type of fella. And I want Johnny B. I think
The
it will
mush
make him a
says,
lot more healthy if he
bacon.
eats more meat, more
Spam
potatoes.
caller says, broken O-ring. Spam caller says, PLQY the Doogie song JB.
Wafua, how long did it take you to think of that?
I don't know. It just came to me.
Really? That's incredible. Man, sometimes that's the best way to... I cannot believe how good you are. Gosh, Wafua is like such a treasure. I'm so glad Chad brought him here, even though Chad did abandon him.
Yeah,
And
he
even...
left me on.
Aliacia Rollins says, hey.
Oh,
left me
hey,
on
Alicia.
he left me
Are
Hey,
you
on
girl.
Doris'
doorsteps like that.
ex-girlfriend?
Spam caller says, loose asshole.
God damn it.
Well, you still got to get your name changed, get that fixed so it doesn't say Alicia Rollins on
What,
there,
is
though,
that
girl.
Billy's girlfriend? She's married?
Yeah.
They got
Hey.
married?
Midnight Cinema says,
Oh,
welcome to your first broadcast. Aliacia Rollins.
Alicia, will you
Alicia.
please raise your hand and come on up?
Alicia, I have so many questions.
And Marco
Please,
Steve
please,
says,
please
Aliacia
join
Rollins.
this panel.
Nick Heyman says, Danny gave Johnny a loose asshole.
Some
Douglas
history.
Gang says,
In
huge as all.
October, Billy said all the tests have been completed. My girlfriend is pregnant, John. I went back because you said
I
I
know.
don't know if they ever took the test, but you told me in October that all tests have been done and she is in fact pregnant. Very much like the way Mari Povich says it.
No, that's all fine and well, but I have some potato questions I need to ask her.
All right, before she, maybe she can come over and eat potato pizzas or potato cakes with her. Pancakes, sorry. I don't know why I said pizza. Hey, Mickey, man, will you type that one more time? Because I didn't hear it. I think I talked over it. I'm really sorry about that. Holy cow, Charlotte Tripp is here, too.
Spam caller
Alicia's
says,
friend?
Mickey
Thanks.
eats loose assholes.
Mickey eats.
Mick Heyman says, Danny gave Johnny a loose asshole.
God, is that true, John? Must be. He's not denying it, is he?
Does Alicia have her hand raised yet?
Hey, John, I'm going to make one more.
Aliacia Rollins says, he tried killing me so.
Please. There's no way.
Spam caller says, scam up
Alicia,
JB.
please join
Alicia,
the...
if you
John, you're going to have to drag her because she doesn't know how YouNow works. If you'll please drag her up, that way it'll offer her, and then we'll
Mick Heyman
discuss
says,
what's
Danny
going
was
on.
cleaning Johnny's
There's
house
so
and Johnny
much I
bent
need
over
to-
and said, you missed a spot.
Alicia,
Honestly, Wafua, I think
Spam
I'm gonna
caller
need it.
says,
I'm
he
still
only
with
did you
I
because
need
he loves you.
potato questions and all this.
Yeah, right. Spam caller.
But I
Careful.
feel like Alicia cuts to the front of the line. The fact that Billy Bolton's girlfriend is here right now. God damn, this is amazing. Please
Can
bring
you-
this woman up.
Aliacia Rollins says,
Alicia,
Whoa!
can you, Alicia, will you do us a favor and hit that green hand that you
She doesn't
see?
know how. John, you're just gonna have to drag her, and then it will invite her to join the panel. Could you please help her out, John?
Johnny B, take a break from the potatoes and pork chops, please.
John, I did send the. If you want those pork steaks tomorrow night, you're gonna listen to me, buddy boy. And if you want a real T-bone steak, you're gonna do it in the next 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh, a
One.
T-bone steak?
2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Mick
You
Heyman
get
says,
pork steaks,
we
John.
need to
That's
hear
all there is
victims'
to it.
voices.
Sorry.
Alicia,
I'm
please
eating.
hit the green hand and then hit audio only.
Yes. So, Alicia, will you please, before we get into the Billy talk, are you on your computer or on your phone?
Yeah, that's right. Shut
Holy
up.
shit.
Give me
Hello,
time.
nice to meet
Well, I
you.
gave you 5 seconds for the T-bone. Alicia, is this you?
Yeah, it is.
Am I pronouncing it right? Alicia? Is that
Yes.
correct? Okay,
Yes.
it's very nice to meet you.
It's a real
I
honor.
am actually, me and Wafua both, honestly. Wafua wasn't even around for the Billy Bolton days, but we're both big Billy Bolton fans. He is a good
His
guy.
last name is not Bolton,
Yes, it is,
dickhead.
John, because you adopted him.
No, it isn't.
You love him.
No, I didn't.
He's your son.
His name is not. His last
He
There's
name is
told
gotta
not
you,
be some-
Bolton.
John. He's
There's
your
got to be
son.
some sort of common law equivalent for adopting somebody, Johnny B. And I was here and there for the Billy Bolton days. I was.
His last name never has, no will ever be.
Well, it might be when he marries Lori. Now that Alicia's done. But can we please talk to Alicia now?
Spam caller says, Miss Rollins, are you
Thank
pregnant?
you, spam caller. We're getting cutting straight to the point. Ms. Rollins, is there any truth to the pregnancy rumors?
Lisa? Alicia?
Is it
They're asking
Alicia
you.
or Lisa?
Alicia.
Oh
She said
my
Alicia.
God.
Alicia.
Try to bring her back, John. She doesn't know how to use YouNow. I don't blame her.
Now she might get mad and left. And yes,
Son
she
of
did.
a bitch.
No longer watching the broadcast.
The Mush says, is that
Son
Phyllis baby
of a
mama?
Bitch.
The Mush says,
God
OMG.
damn it, Wafu. I wish you would have shut me down and took over.
I was trying to, but that damn Alicia, she's very. You know, it would be great, John. Can you sit down Lori and Alicia one of these nights on the Man Cave Live, like a Red Table Talk, and have them just talk about
Trixie
Billy?
says, wait, that was Billy Bolton GF?
Yes, it was Trixie, and then Mickey Man ran her off.
No, I think it was me. Son of a bitch. I'm
Maybe
so
it was
sorry,
spam caller.
Wapua.
His name
Lena!
is not
Hold
Billy
on, Johnny
Bolton.
B. Johnny B. Whoa.
Mickey
Time
Man
out,
says,
John.
I didn't say anything
Time out,
LOL.
John. Lena,
Not Trixie.
_85
Says,
780
who invited her
invited
here?
1,578
Spam caller says,
fans
damn
to
it,
the
Mickey.
broadcast. You not happy about that, John?
Let's see how many get in here.
Well, the other day 180 did, and then you know what happened. Johnny B just said, "Fuck this! I can't handle this much pressure. I'm out of here."
Thank you for the
Yeah,
invite,
everybody wants
Tina.
the limelight till they're standing in it. I understand, John.
Honestly, that one time I was in 5th grade. I
Spam
was
caller
solo
says,
in the school
invited
musical. Same thing happened to me. I
23,748
Oh
fans
my
to the
Thought it
God,
was all
spam
my
broadcast.
caller.
fault. I never. Oh my God! Spam caller with the. Wait a minute. That must be. I think he typed that.
She's not going to come back.
John, can you give her a
She
call,
already
please?
texted you, John? Did she text you?
She said she doesn't like the pressure. She's not coming
I
back.
don't blame her one bit. Can you invite her back gently?
Hey, you guys jumped on her like a bunch of
Well,
fucking
John-
vultures.
Here's what we
John,
can
could
do,
you give
John.
us a
I
warning?
like how Johnny liked someone for
Here's what we
inviting
can do,
fans.
John. We'll bring her
Free
back,
act, but ignored me
and then
sending them over
temporarily,
400
not permanently,
likes.
we will turn off the
The Mush
text to
says,
speech.
Spam caller says,
Yeah.
this is all JB's fault.
Thank you for all the likes
I
I've
agree with
gotten
that,
so far.
Spam.
Thank
Like,
you for the invite.
who is he?
I try
didn't even
to thank
mention it.
people 2 or
Didn't
3
even
times
think you
on
should
the show.
mention that he's gonna do this.
Says, I'm not inviting my fans to stare at a plate.
Well, Trixie, I don't blame you, honestly. But Johnny B, if he was wearing his Joni outfit, I would invite him to stare at those plates. That's for sure.
Hey, John, can you?
Spam caller says, Trixie has high-end fans.
Whoa, spam caller. What do you know that I know?
What do you think, Toast? You thinking Toast? I should wear my boobs every single
You're
day,
saying
every
that?
show?
Then
You
you wouldn't
now.
even be Johnny B. You'd be Johnny B constantly. That'd be weird.
Oh my God, the night that he went out and he showed us all the ice cream truck. If he had done that when he was in Joni B. Regalia, that would have been so great.
Honestly, Wafua, well, I'm happy for you that you had another outlet during COVID. I wish you would have been around for the COVID days. Johnny B was on a whole nother level back then.
So I heard. I heard management was great back then.
Oh God, when management was great.
Spam caller says,
Doug
where was
making
Wap
the art. We had Musa Mondays, Throw It Out Thursdays, where Johnny B promised. I don't know if you know this, Wafua, but
Spam
he
caller
had.
says, where
Well, I
was
think
I?
you were probably here, but like a different name. I always hoped, at least. But they had this thing with he went on the Dr. Phil show, Johnny Wafua, and then Dr. Phil, he bought him multiple dumpsters.
That he never. Yep.
He filled them up for like 3 weeks. The first 3 weeks.
It was a dumpster that was emptied every week.
No, that's not. Well, yeah, but sometimes it was empty when they showed up.
It was the same dumpster emptied
Correct,
every week.
Correct. But they would show up and empty it, and then, but it was
They'd show up
already
every
empty
week to empty
because
it. Yes.
You were.
Biohazard Sperm says, is the
No, it's
TVS
not
broken
bio. We
again?
could hear you loud and clear.
John, you seem like you're chewing that just fine.
Spam caller says, how many
I would say out of
dumpsters
the
were
52
empty?
weeks, it probably took about 7 full dumpsters. Combine, like if you combine the 1
Try
or 2 bags.
again. Try
8,
again.
9 maybe.
Try again. Try again.
There's no way you have 52 full dumpsters worth of stuff in that house,
Oh,
John.
not even close. He didn't even have 50. He didn't even have 10.
The mush says, John, do you think Alyssa should do the jailhouse?
The only time
Interview with Jim Ward
the only
Nichols.
time it didn't get dumped every week was in the winter when everybody stopped helping me haul stuff out.
John, it looks like Mush answered a question.
For like
Hey,
3 months,
John?
it didn't get
John, that's
emptied
not
every
true
week.
at all. I'm not going to argue with you on it. I was here.
Maybe Johnny B should do it himself.
Yeah, he was full. He's being bullshit.
Biohazard Sperm says, I'm going to thank Harmar every day for my sub.
I also thank Harmar
Thank you,
for my
Harmar.
sub. And I will
Yeah,
say,
whatever,
the
Mush.
fact- so Harmar gifted me this sub, John, but I will be renewing on my own because it has brought me nothing
Heyman
but
says,
happiness.
Okay.
Thank you,
You
Harmar.
are an absolute treasure on YouNow. I've never
Spam caller
been
says,
around
"Thank
anyone
you,
on
Harmar,
YouNow
also."
that I would like to watch the replay on. You, sir, God, you are an incredible broadcaster. YouNow is lucky to have you, JB.
Spam caller says, JB cannot
And
be
I will
replaced.
say that Harmar gifted me this one, but I'll never go another month without. I thank him for showing me the light. I could never, ever,
Biohazard
ever
Sperm says, Mr.
lose
Potato Head, I
Floater,
love
Johnny
you.
B.
my floaters.
Felicity Glenn _5 says, thank you, Harmar, for all the subs.
Yes, I thank
Spam
you.
caller
Wheelchair Man
says,
is.
Wheelchair Man is a close
Thank
I
you,
used
second.
to like
thank you.
Wheelchair Man, but then
All
Johnny
the
B
subs,
went in there
Harmar.
and
Thank you
Johnny
tarnished
is
his
choosing
name.
to ignore your compliments.
Johnny B, he was like, well, Wheelchair Man, I didn't say you got hit by a drunk driver.
Spam caller
You were
says,
drunk. And then it made me
CRY.
look bad. Oh, I hated it.
I said I didn't know what happened to him, whether it was a drunk driving accident or
No.
something like that. I also said I know he wasn't
No,
driving
remember what happened, John?
if it was a
Me
car
and
driving.
BK were in here, and we were like, hey, John,
The
that
mush
guy,
says, John, do you think the
wheelchair
inmates
dude,
will
he's
take care of
scary.
Jim Ward Nichols?
John, do you think? Yeah, of course they will, Mush. He's got so much money. He'll be able to buy, like, a lot of ramen noodles this year.
Spam caller says, he doesn't drive now.
Yeah,
That's
because
for
Johnny
sure.
B.
That's for sure. He never did drive. He
Well,
was
that's
too
not
young.
true, John.
He got injured when
Well,
he was
you
a
do
kid.
know this much, Johnny B.
The mush says, coffee is the
No, it's
currency
not
in
Mush.
jail.
Ramen noodles.
Nick Heyman says, I think mush meant with a shank.
If you got a collect call from Billy, you wouldn't answer. If you got a collect call from Jim Nichols, would you answer it, John? For us live on YouNow?
I can't
John
help
Trixie
him.
says, mush, Claire is Johnny B. friend.
What good would it be for him? Good would it be for him to call me here
Well,
in Michigan?
John, that's a good question, but I was going to ask you, if you look up, Mush asked you, John, do you think
Biohazard
Elisa should do the
Sperm says,
jailhouse
Claire with all
interview
his
with
stat play
Jim Ward
experience
Nichols?
should be
And if
popular
she-
in jail.
I can't hear a word you're
Dr.
saying
Trixie.
over this
Yes,
fucking
you
Texas
can.
thing.
You don't have the amp
Claire
on. We
didn't
can
do
tell the
anything
difference.
to Johnny B's
You're
I
still
hear your
full of
voice, but I
shit,
don't hear all
John.
the words.
The mush says, John should do the jailhouse interview. Mick Heyman says, then turn it down a little.
One more notch volume down, John, on the TTS, please.
As soon as I turn it down, I get bitched at to turn it back
As
up.
soon as you...
That
No,
happens
that's
every
not true.
time.
Spam caller says,
Well,
Shut up,
even that
Mickey.
spam caller, I disagree with
the
you.
mush says, one notch
You only
down.
get told to turn it up if there's
Backslash.
no people on
Spam caller
panel to
says,
keep you
turn the TDS up.
moving. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you need someone on panel to, hey, pay attention.
Biohazard Sperm says,
But
John,
right
please
now,
don't
there's two
interrupt the
people, so you'll
TDS.
be
It is
fine.
rude. Spam caller says,
Spam
we need
caller
the
is
amp on.
trolling on that comment. Please do not turn the amp on. As much as I do enjoy it as a chatter, I understand spam, but it would ruin. It does ruin when there's people on.
Where's Alicia?
The mush says, John knows the inmate code states that you have a smash a PDF on site.
John, is that true?
Did you shiv any pedophiles when you were in, Johnny B?
Johnny B
No.
beat up one guy. He saw him at 7-Eleven multiple years later, and that guy was so scared of him he didn't say hello. I remember everything about Johnny B's prison
No.
stay.
What you're talking about? No.
I'm still
You're
waiting
wrong.
for the mayor, Gene.
The
Walk
mush
through it. Do you
says,
know this?
he knocked his teeth out.
Mayor-
Gene Thornberry?
I smashed the guy. I smashed the guy into the catwalk when I
Yep.
was in county
Yep.
jail years
And
ago.
that guy saw him out on the
And he lost
outside.
he lost
Didn't
his front
even
teeth.
say.
Biohazard sperm
And
says,
he saw me,
John,
and
what's the signal for want to hook up later in jail?
when he saw me up in prison later,
Johnny, do you think Jim Ward
he
John,
remembered
I'll
me.
be honest. Whenever I was in prison, it seemed like the pedophiles had like they were protected by some big gang guy because they would the gang guy, the guy that was in charge of the Bloods or the Crips or the GDs or the what's the Mexican Mafia. Whenever I was in prison, they would always protect the pedophiles. That way, the head guy in the gang, they could rape them in the butt.
The Muslims really hate pedophiles.
Yeah, unless the head shot caller is raping that pedo in the butt, and then they like that guy, right?
And they don't agree with men doing stuff with
Oh,
men.
So you're saying that Jimmy may be a designated slam pig for the head of the Aryan Brotherhood or something?
Oh, absolutely. Well, not the Aryan Brotherhood. The Aryan Brotherhood don't fuck with that. When I was in prison, the AB, no way, Jose. Also, they would have killed me if I had called him Jose even.
Scares me now. He knows too much about jail.
Well, I've been in prison a few times. I used to hang out with Johnny B there.
Sam Caller says, Clouded777 says, okay.
Hey, John, are you there?
Biohazard.
Oh, we got a nogger.
Nogger 777. What if that's Jim Ward Nichols? Oh my God, is that Claire? I'm leaving if so. I cannot associate with that guy anymore. Wafua, do you think that's him?
He might have gotten somebody might have keistered a phone in for him.
Well, Mush was saying earlier that he tried to zoom in to Elisa. Oh my God, that is Jim. You're the pedophile that everybody's talking about, aren't you?
Oh no,
No.
that's not him. That's not him.
It looks just like a pedophile to me.
No, I'm a girl.
_5 says, I
Oh my
No.
Lord, I hope not.
It's a girl?
She's cool.
See, spam.
If spam vouches for you.
Then hide
If
to your
spam
closet.
caller
This is
vouches for you, I'm okay. Oh, yeah, spam sister. You can't be a bad person.
See-
Never mind. I'm sorry.
I'm not really spam sister, but spam.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Great.
I apologize for everything I said about you. It's just that lately,
No, it's cool.
Johnny B's
Now,
been
you-
infiltrated with multiple pedophiles.
Oh, Mickey Man. Oh man, I got more fans than what I thought. Mickey Man's saying I'm a
Also,
nice
I honestly
woman.
think you're a nice woman. You're a woman? Okay, yeah, I
Yes,
think
I'm
you're.
a
Is
woman.
those Pokemons behind you?
No, sir.
And
They're
that's not
dog
share
That
oil
looks like Cheryl. to
bio.
me.
No,
Oh, you're right. No, that looks like
toys.
Shannon.
They're dog toys. I have a dog that
Neither one of
keeps her
now,
toys.
do you live in Allen, Michigan?
Johnny B, would
No.
you use your hall pass on? I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Clowny 777.
What old fashioned are we on right now, Toast?
4. I'm sorry, dude. I'll hang up.
No, don't you go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere.
Yeah, it's
There
too
you
many.
go.
I
You
actually,
might like my
honestly,
airplane.
never. I don't know what to talk about. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, we'll hear about this.
You might
And
like my
another-
airplane.
I
Another
apologize. I do
Now,
apologize. I know.
Do you have any other questions for Clowny?
Me?
Clown D.
I
Clown
do have
D.
a lot of questions for Clown D. Number 1.
Yes.
How did you meet Spam Caller? Okay, that
On
sounds
here?
very innocent.
He started saying, he said, let's make out. I'm like, what the?
No,
No, I'm
Spam
not
Caller
making out
would
with
never
you.
say that. I think he was trying to say, will you make out with Johnny B?
He's,
Yeah.
okay, maybe that's what he's saying. I think
No,
he,
yeah.
I
Well,
think he
Spam
was
Caller, he's
joking
married,
around
nice
with-
guy.
I
But
think
But we become
I was gonna
friends.
say, Johnny
once
B,
we
he has
understood each
been,
other
he has a hall pass, so he could make out with you. But Spam Caller, he would never.
Biohazard
He's a
sperm
great
says,
guy.
Does Cloudy know spam is a
Mickey
lesbian?
Man, welcome to
now
the
are you
line.
man?
are you
Thank
sensing the
Connie
tension
knows
between
spam.
Johnny B and Clowny, Toast?
There's a lot of sexual tension between Johnny B and Clown D.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Do you
Right.
like potatoes, Clowndy? Do you like
Wait,
potatoes?
Johnny B.
I was gonna ask the same thing.
You do?
Do I like potatoes?
What do you? How do you like
I
them?
guess.
Spam
Mashed,
I
caller
don't know what you
says,
fried,
mean by
hash
that.
so good.
browns, French fries.
Well, right now I have to. Right now I have to eat them in soup because I haven't
Because
been
you
able
don't
to
have any
eat
teeth.
since
Neither does Johnny
June.
B. I understand.
No, I don't. I can't swallow. I'm having swallowing issues. I'm on liquid diet. I'm fixing to have surgery to
Now,
John, is
how
that
fix
would
my
true?
you
esophagus.
like an exclusive?
And you're the person that don't like
Nick
potatoes.
Amon
I
says,
just don't eat
so you're a
potatoes every
spitter.
meal.
Miss Rink says, raw
I
potatoes.
don't eat potatoes every meal either,
Biohazard
but when I
Sperm
do eat
says, Johnny
potatoes,
B is a human Mr. Potato Head. Would you like to see
I
Clown
guess we put them in the I put them in like
There you go.
soups and stuff.
Now,
And
how would you
I
like
don't
an
know.
exclusive
Or
trip to
hey,
the Man Cave Live
Midnight
for a
Cinema
nice potato and pork chop
says,
dinner with
I
Johnny
like
B?
curly fries from Arby's.
Would you like to have dinner with John?
would I like to have dinner with John? Is this John that's the mate? Oh yeah, it
That's
is.
me.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't like having dinner with. I don't. Oh yeah, Arby's curly fries. I just bought 5 pounds of, and I can't even eat them. Um,
No, is this frozen? Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're frozen. You can buy them. You buy a little bag for like
I
$5.
have a
Midnight
question for you,
Cinema
Clowndy.
says, with chili and cheese
Chili and
is just
cheese.
bonus
There we
LOL.
go.
I have a question for you, Clowndy. We here in the
Okay.
Man Cave, we know a young man. He's a very sweet, very kind-hearted young man, lots of potential, and he's fallen on hard times lately. He got mischarged with a crime that he did not commit, and
Miss
currently, to
Rink
be
says,
eligible for bail, John's gonna pay.
Mischarge.
John is going to be
Mischarge.
paying his bail, but he needs a place to stay. Do you think maybe this young man with lots of potential can stay with you after Johnny
Oh
B pays for his bail?
no, I'll just
Oh,
be honest. No,
hold on, because
because
that's not all. Now, with
no, I mean nothing
well,
personal.
here
I mean it's just my husband and me only have
now
very
you're
Wait
going
little
to
a
want to
minute,
hear
you're
the
affection
rest
married?
of
for us.
this.
I'm
You're going
Hold
to want
on.
to hear the rest of this
You're
because
married?
Biohazard Sperm says, would you consider hijacking some pork
Well,
chops with
not
Johnny B and a
kind of
dilly?
now
by
it's going to
paperwork.
get better here,
Midnight
Clowney.
Cinema
So hear me out. Once
says,
this young man
what type
establishes
charge?
residency with you,
Okay.
you will get 10 pounds of potatoes a
Spam
week.
caller says, is
And 1 pound of
I
pork
would
chop.
never
Spam
eat 10
caller
pounds,
says,
Do
but
you like
husband.
pork chops, ham, or pork steaks?
I'm gonna go
Biohazard
with.
Sperm says, I'm so sorry, Spam. She has a
I guess
history.
I'll go with the pork steaks
God, you and
because I
Johnny,
like getting those
you must not have any teeth
real
either.
thick, and then
Everybody knows ham and pork chops are better than pork steaks. But goddamn, if you don't have teeth, apparently people like pork steaks. It's so weird to me. Hey, John,
Spam caller
Look
I
at
says,
those
have
pearly whites.
I
Can you
have
get a big
teeth
irritating.
smile,
can you
Clowndy?
do a big smile, please, Clown D777?
Thanks for the 10.
Just show them
Well, I'm
off.
missing
Gotta
some
get
teeth, but
get
I
that
got
mouth
most of my
all the
teeth.
way up.
And I like the reason why I like ham better than pork chops and pork steaks because it's a tenderer cut of meat.
But ham is
That's
full
true.
of sodium.
So I
Wafu
could
was
eat
telling us
ham
earlier about the
better.
nutritional facts
It's easier to
about
eat.
ham.
It's not as
I'm sorry, Spam. It's
Hey,
by
John.
paperwork,
Hey,
man.
Clumsy
I told
7.
you what I
Clumsy
like.
7, please, can you let me talk to Johnny B for a second? All right, please.
Oh yeah,
Let me
yeah. I'm
speak
sorry,
to
I
Ron
was
Johnny B.
says,
answering
Johnny B,
Spam.
can
gave
you
the
hear
pearl
me?
tip gift and 500 likes to MR Johnny B.
Johnny B,
Thank
can
you, thank
hear
you.
me?
Nick Amon says,
Johnny B,
Turn
Honey
it
and
down a
Clown
little
Johnny
seem
bit,
to get
John. We got
equal
a
up.
full panel
John,
here.
can you
Why
hear
don't
me?
you
I think
guys at least
you
try
must be
reach
eating
around?
a spare rib or
Doc Yvonne
something. I
says,
don't think you're gonna
gave
hear
the
me at the
pearl
moment.
tip gift
Johnny
and
B, can you
200
hear me?
likes to MR Johnny B.
Hey,
Biohazard
Johnny
Sperm
B.
says,
Oh
oh
my
crap,
God!
it's
Ever
Doc.
since this goddamn
Spam caller
Clumsy
says,
777 started
EOKT.
talking over me, Johnny B's not been able to
what?
hear me. I knew it was going to be an issue with this spam caller. I tried to be nice, but this
Oh, I didn't
goddamn
mean to
Clumsy
take over.
777 talks over me. Johnny B doesn't even know I'm talking. Disgusting.
What?
Johnny B, can you hear me?
Yes, I turned the TTS down.
I apologize, Clumsy. I thought Johnny B. I thought they like put you ahead of me on the volume. I'm sorry, Clumsy. Do you forgive me? Please forgive me, clumsy. You do? Clowny. I'm sorry, not clumsy. Clownsy. Clownsy? Clumsy? Something like that.
Clowndy.
Hey, John. I have a glitch in the YouNow, and it's not gonna. It's for some reason it's not showing me any of the chat. I'm gonna drop down for a second.
Oh, do we lose him there? What was that, Toast?
Yeah. See, there's a glitch in the YouNow. I gotta exit the app and I gotta come back. John, will you bring me
It
up?
does that for me once in a while too. You have to wait.
Will you bring me back up, John? I'm seeing nothing but a white screen and this retarded. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll make sure he brings you back up. Okay, there we go. Now, where were we? Clowndy. You like pork steaks. Okay, here we go. 10 pounds of potatoes a week. You'll get 5 pounds of pork steaks a week. This kid is willing to work for residency. Like I said, he's been framed. He's got a lot of potential. He's a very close friend. Johnny B sees him as his son. But John is full on living arrangements. He has Austin sleeping on a cot, a folding cot. His stepdaughter sleeping in his recliner.
I am not bailing Billy out, period, for that. In any way, shape, or form. He's not coming back here.
I got arrested.
You got arrested?
I can't have anyone like him be here.
Clowndy, would you consider moving into the Man Cave Live?
Yes, he's really in jail. He's got a $30,000 bond, 10% allowed. It'll cost $3,000. It's a $30,000 bond, 10% allowed. Do not interrupt me. Plus, he has to pay for the tether device and a booking fee. So for him to get out, he needs $3,412.
The sweetheart of the Man Cave Live would like to come. Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Felonious assault. He beat
Billy
up his
Bolton's
girlfriend.
in jail?
Billy Rollins.
What did he do?
I just said he beat up his girlfriend.
He beat up. Oh, thank you, Doc. He beat up. Oh, thank you, Doc. Oh,
Tried to choke her. He tried to choke her out.
the one that's pregnant. Hi, Clowndy.
The one.
Now, John, I've actually
The one is
talked
supposed
to
to be
Billy.
pregnant,
He
yes.
says upon release from jail, a $3,000 bond paid, he is willing to go and steal back your Chrysler 300 from Bill to be square with you. What do you think about that, Johnny B? If Billy gets you back the car, will you pay for his bond? Is that car worth $3,000 to you?
I'm not paying his bond.
You pay the bond, you get back
Period.
the 300. Trixie, what do you think of that deal? Would you take that deal?
What was the deal?
John pays for Billy's bail, and upon release, Billy goes and takes back John's car.
Yeah. Billy goes to get the car.
Would you take that deal?
The worst side. Yeah,
I'd take that deal. Damn good deal.
Then I'm supposed to let him stay here afterwards?
No,
Supposed to
he'll
move him
sleep
back
in the
here
300,
afterwards?
of course.
It's on my property.
Whenever
No.
you drive anybody around, Billy will just be asleep in backseat Billy.
Oh, thank you for.
All right. So, how long has Billy Bolton been in jail?
Wednesday night, Thursday, something like that.
And
Early
when's he going to
Thursday
get
morning.
out?
As soon as he gets bonded out. He's got a court hearing on the 7th of next month, so there'll be something coming up. But he cannot be just released. He can't just pay bond and walk out. He's got to go somewhere where he can be tethered.
House arrest.
What is that?
Two.
Okay.
The electronic monitoring, the
Have
ankle
you ever
bracelet.
had an ankle bracelet, Trixie?
No, I don't know how jail works. So, like on the 7th, is
Be like house arrest.
I'll
Okay,
give
but-
you some. I'll give you some advice. If you ever are arrested, call your lawyer instead of bail bondsman.
If I bailed him out and put him here on the tether, he couldn't leave here to do anything. I'd have to put up with him 24 hours a day, 7 days
Now,
a week.
Clowndy, you said you've been
I can't.
arrested.
Oh, you my boyfriend now, Spammer?
Now, I
Yes,
can
I've been
hardly,
arrested.
I can imagine someone like you being
No,
arrested. What were you
Jimmy,
charged with?
fucking what's
Exactly. That's what everybody in my life says.
what's the Jimmy there, Claire? He's in Florida.
What did you get arrested for, Clowndy? If you don't mind.
I don't mind. I'll tell you because it's something
Listening, Trixie?
stupid. Okay, me and my roommate, which is my best friend, we bought some of that motion picture movie money, and we had been playing around with it at one of our RC fly-ins. You know, it kind of helps break the ice because my friend has anxiety issues and stuff. So, you know, it helps him break the ice with people. And, you know, we throw it on the ground, you know, somebody come along, pick it up, and then we'd all laugh, you know, just whatever. Well, I did, I did give it to one of our vendors. Sorry. I have multiple sclerosis, so it's hard for me to remember words sometimes. So anyway, we did give it to one of the vendors, and you know, for an airplane, and you know, he just put it in his pocket, said, "There you go, have a nice day, Cindy." Oh, I just said my name.
It's
Well, anyway, I don't
basically
care.
play
I'm
money.
Cindy. Yeah, and it says on there, you got to be stupid to try to pass it because it says motion picture movie money, and it says not meant for legal tender, and it's got Benjamin Franklin. Well, you get.
I'll
I
be
had
right back.
100.
Hey, she's in the middle of her story, Johnny
I had
B.
one of each bill.
But
No, that's fine. He pretty much gets the gist of it. But anyway, I accidentally handed the $100 bill to the cashier instead of the real $100 bill because there was so many people in the store when I was checking out for the gas and the few little snacks I bought. And I asked her for it back, and she refused to give it back to me. And I went ahead and gave her the real one. Um, I mean, I had $800 on me. It's not like I'm gonna try to steal. I mean, you'd be stupid to pass this because it's
Now, you
so
say this,
funny
but
looking.
I actually recently paid Trixie for some pictures of her elbows, and I mailed her the money, and she still hasn't been
Yeah.
able to tell that I sent her cinema money.
Oh, well, this you could tell, and it's not illegal to have.
Don't
But
tell
they
her, though.
charged me. Okay.
Spam, I have nice
Ashy
elbows. That's
elbows
why
on my
people are
last
buying pics
spam.
of them.
She has the
Exactly.
pointiest elbows you've ever seen,
What
Clowndy.
woman? What what woman do you know that does? I mean,
Well,
that
some
doesn't have
women
beautiful
have,
elbows?
fat on their upper arm, and it kind of hangs over the elbow. Then they go play
Oh, I
bingo, and
got you.
they win, and
I'll show you mine. Mine's not too bad.
you mean like
But I stayed in jail for a whole week before. Yeah. Yeah, you
yeah,
see
is
how
that going
fake
to
it
be thrown
is.
away this Thursday?
You
What's on Thursday, Wafua?
Throw it away
and
Thursdays. You haven't heard, Trixie? They're coming back.
Oh, no, I didn't hear.
every one of these?
my lawyer.
Every one of the bills have the exact same serial number on it,
Yeah.
and it says right here. It says copy.
And look, it doesn't have the trees
Now,
and the
John is going to be
clouds.
taking that into the Hillsdale County Correctional to bail out Billy.
Yeah, so they can put me right next to him afterwards for
Do you
passing
think maybe
counterfeit money.
Billy will be you'll be holding Billy's pocket?
What? You know what?
This note. Let's see. Well, it says this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private, like the real bill.
Okay, mine didn't. So
On the back of it, somewhere it does say
How much money did you spend to buy that, Johnny B?
$10. It says copy right here.
So is Monday
And
still Musa Mondays?
Yes, it is.
I don't know if that's what Monday was it?
How can it be a Musa Monday
He's
without him
coming
living
back.
here? I'm gonna go pick him up every Monday just
That's
to have
the
him on the
plan.
show,
Is
and then take him back home afterwards. It
is
didn't
he in
happen.
jail also?
No, he's out now.
What
Last I knew,
happened to
anyway.
the peace and love
He
car,
got
John, that Musa was driving?
he got 30 days for driving on a
What
suspended
happened to
license.
Musa's car?
It was junk. Got rid
You're
of it.
gonna say you, of all people, would say that car was junk? Didn't it
Yes,
drive? It would start?
barely.
Why wouldn't,
Barely.
if you hadn't gotten rid of that, you could have given that to Bill?
It barely could move under its own power. No.
Well, fucking have that asshole Bill cut a hole in the floor and Flintstone that fucking thing to work.
There you
That's
go.
what I was going to say. Placed on it.
Yeah, I've got this. It's just prop money is all this is.
You know, I don't know
Tadpole.
if you know this, John, but Clowney's
Now,
a hardened criminal. Maybe if you sent her over to Bill, she can intimidate him and get you back your car.
There's a chest
Well,
for
you know
y'all.
what-
We got
you know-
5,000 in there. There you go.
Get that
Grab
chest,
the chest.
Clowney.
Come on, people.
You know what they charged me with, though? They charged me with
Larceny?
Attempted or something?
possession of a forged object, and they charged me for disorderly conduct because I called the lady a name.
Now, you can have all that money you want. You just can't use it.
You can't.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's
illegal
why-
to possess
and
it. As soon as you use it, then it becomes illegal.
Okay, I know, and that's why I asked for. It was all on camera. I
John,
asked for
how
it
come?
back.
Just go ahead,
It's like
Clowney. I'm sorry.
Spam bio Mickey. Congrats.
No, I'm done. Hey, now, well, let me tell you this though. They did charge my roommate with the rest of it because he had the 50, the 5, the 10, and the 1, and he had a $2,000
Thank you,
bill
Pirate.
too.
Thank you for the raid, Pirate.
Now,
They charged him with on 5
John, how come every
felonies,
time
too,
Biohazard's in
for
the
the
room,
same
he ends
thing.
up in the top 3 of the chest? What deal have you cut with him? That he's always in the top 3 every chest opening? Go ahead, John.
His silence says a lot.
Maybe he's been supplying him with his ham.
I've repeated myself over and over and over again.
Hey, thank you.
I have no control over who wins what. I have no control
The
over
chest
who
is
wins
gold.
what.
Thank you.
It's not enough in it to
Wait, I
to
got
open it.
1,000 likes.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there is. There you go. It's 3,000.
There's
Okay.
another
There you go.
1,000 likes right there, John.
Yeah, that's a broken one. You better report it because I've never seen 1,000 likes since I got it, and I've had it for
Oh, God.
almost 400 days, and it's never given me 1,000 likes. So you better report it.
John, would you like to talk to Baby Toad? Do you want me to panel down so you can bring her up?
I can
Pirate
get down.
Toasty spam caller.
No. You
Congratulations.
stay right there. Ah, damn it. John, Toast would like to come back up. Can you drag him up, please? No, Clowndy. You're fine right where you are, I think.
Okay.
Hey, John, are you there?
See, again, here, I turned the TTS off so I can hear everybody.
Johnny B.
But they
Johnny
want to
B,
hear
you
that.
there?
Oh, I can't hear anybody.
Oh, well,
Yes, I'm
whenever
here.
I was typing, it wasn't. I couldn't hear it.
The Mush says,
Yeah. Why do you
Baby
turn it
T-Dog.
down 2 notches, John?
Because I turn it down so I
Why
can
don't
hear.
you turn it down 2 notches so we could be like
Spam
my
caller
volume
says,
equals
Is
their
Toasty cleaning
volume?
houses?
I am cleaning houses, but
Mick
Not
Heyman
really.
says, Johnny poops 12 times a day.
oh my God, John, is that true?
John, how was it
No.
the next day after your potatoes and eggs the other night?
The Mush says, John, do you like cock or pushy? Enlightenme_Look says, is Johnny okay? Cosmotion says, Johnny is a legend amongst men. Spam caller says, I have a loose sassily.
Oh, an SLA. Nice. I don't know what that means, but it sounds hot. Hey, John. Hey, Clowndy. I don't know if you know this or not, but our friend Johnny B.
Spam caller says, it's French.
John.
Biohazard sperm says, Ed. Oh, wonder he has hemorrhoids. Enlighten me underscore Loke says, a loose ash hole. The mush says, wiener. Cosmotion says, how much
John,
wood could a woodchuck chuck if a
do you
woodchuck
think you could just
chuck
turn
wood?
it down two stops? That's
Spam
all.
caller says, loose sassily.
Like to where the people on panel could speak over it.
If I turn it down, nobody can hear it. Every time I turn it down,
John.
it's a turn it up.
Laugh what 23
Can we
says,
find the perfect
close.
medium, please? Let's do it together. Me, you, Wafua,
Laugh what
and
23
our friend
says,
Clownzy777.
If I
Biohazard
turn it
sperm
down,
says, Mr. Potato Head, I love you.
right about there, I can kind of
Spam
hear
caller
you
says,
talking.
turn on the
I
air.
think we can still hear it.
See?
That's perfect. That might be a little too low.
Cosmotion says,
Yeah, that's a lot better.
don't push your
There we
destiny.
go.
Mickey
can hear
says,
Turn your volume up
Go
on
one
yours.
more up,
on
John.
Cheryl's back, and that's why she's looking for an apartment. Biohazard sperm says, is it on?
John, are you
Pirate
playing
says,
music? John,
Thank
is
you,
that
Pirate.
your music you're playing?
Emoji 160
John, are you
likes,
playing
MR
music?
newsfeed.
That's the Matty bot.
I thought you said it wasn't Matty Bot anymore. I thought you said it was Viewer Pro.
Or whatever. Stream now
Drop
pro.
Toasty
Drop
and do the
Toasty
stream
and
your
stream
way.
away.
Cosmo.
Big
All right.
caller says,
Hey, I'm okay with it. I'll
Snoop
drop
Dogg
down.
double D.
Sorry, Cosmotion, to upset you.
Mick Heyman says, Johnny, do you still have that tapeworm?
John, they want me to get kicked. Can you please kick me?
Pirate says, no toasty. Cosmotion says, you're
Oh my
telling
God!
Johnny
Two
how to
people
run
want
his
me
Thank you,
up.
Wafua.
Knock me down. I think we need a vote. John,
23 says,
John, can you please start a poll? If I should stay or go.
Thank
John,
you,
will
thank
please
you.
start a poll.
Spam caller says,
I'll go
leave
down
toasty up.
or up, however you want me
Pirate
to do it.
says, stay up. Dot Trixie says,
Stay up.
leave toast. Pirate says,
I vote
Thank you,
for it.
Rim, for all the invites.
Spam caller says, up.
I stay up.
Really? You do?
You're not. Yeah, you're not like you're
Oh my
not
God.
being too. I mean,
Honestly,
No,
I don't have a
777.
problem with
you.
I mean, I trust your opinion more than
Uh,
anyone.
Biohazard sperm says, John could use spank you with
Look.
a wet pig spoon.
spam caller says
Mick
I
Heyman
have the
says,
final say.
Cosmo doesn't know how the street works.
Actually, it's not my show. It's
Well, this
John's
is the
opinion.
pre-show, Clowndy. That me,
The
Locker
show
Room
hasn't even
Talk
started
player.
yet, honestly.
The
Yeah.
the other night.
Clowndy, do you like pickled
Cosmotion
pig's
says,
feet?
nice try, Mick.
Have you
No,
ever tried pickled
definitely not.
feet, Clowndy?
Pirate says,
No,
this
but
focus?
I don't really
How about
like.
this? Do you like McDonald's?
Okay.
Do you like
Sometimes,
their
but
new menu
not very
item?
often.
John, what's it called? I forgot. I sent it to you the other day.
I won't know what it is because I haven't been in years.
The triple
No, it was
hamburger.
like a triple
Spam caller says,
jalapeno
no.
queso burger, wasn't it?
Something on that line, I guess.
Oh no, I haven't been there in years.
Dot Trixie
Yeah, quarter pounder
says,
cheese with
you piece of
jalapeno and
jalapeno.
queso. Have you had that one?
No, I
Okay, Clowndy.
no, I haven't had that one. I haven't been to McDonald's in years. I'm this person that stays
Do you like
at home
Taco
all the
Bell?
time because it's okay.
Do you like pig's feet?
No,
I thought you were gonna
Johnny
get
B,
her there.
show her the Johnny B.
I
John,
tried
will you show her the
frog
jar of
legs,
pig's feet,
but
please?
you
Pirate
know,
says, you eat with jalapeno
Oh my
was
God,
horrible.
Pirate, I'm
No.
sorry. I sent Johnny B 3 of them.
I've seen them. I've seen people
Do you like
pig's feet
potatoes?
lots of times, but
Spam caller says, show the pig's feet,
Yeah,
JB.
that's what you need to
No.
do, John. Show the pig's feet. Why
No.
can't you show them?
A part of no,
No.
do not fucking understand.
John,
I
if you're
agree
gonna hang
with
with me, I'm
No.
not gonna hang out
Sorry,
with you.
JB.
You know I hate that.
Biohazard sperm says, open pig's feet.
Any more Billy questions?
You already chased her
Pirate
away.
says,
I was trying to get you guys
Billy
answers, and you guys chased him away. Chased her away.
We didn't even get a chance to chase
You're
her away.
overwhelmed.
John, you didn't even warn us. How dare you blame us?
She was bombarded
How
with
dare
questions.
you blame us, John? You could have said, "Hey, I have a special guest tonight. Why don't we wait until there's 20 people in here?" Because people would have fucking loved that. That was like the fact that you had her. You should have used that.
It never was.
That's how shows you how bad you are as a host, dude. Like you just drive me nuts sometimes, JB. You know that. I love you, but God, you do some weird stuff I can't understand.
Pirate says, don't yell at Toasty. Spam caller says,
That's what's so great
I
about
mean,
Johnny
you're right
B. Then.
and wrong at the same time.
When
But that's the
people
same
do
thing about
weird
Johnny
stuff,
B. He's right and wrong
you
at
know
the same
what's
time.
going to happen to Billy on the inside, John.
I did something weird earlier today on a different broadcast.
Did you
and it scared a
masturbate
bunch
with
of
the
people.
dildo that had the crucifix on it?
No,
Like a Jesus cross
No,
in one end, and you
no.
were shoving the other end straight up your.
no. I just,
Spam caller
Toasty.
says,
Well,
I-
earlier, John,
I
we were
just
talking
set my
about Claire,
phone
so that's
at-
why I thought about it.
Dot Trixie says,
John used to be
LOL.
friends. Johnny B. He used to be friends with this guy, and he would take this dildo that
Nice.
had Jesus on the cross. He would shove it up his butthole, and that was Johnny B's one of his best friends. Honestly, he would take a.
Dot Trixie.
I'm
He
not
did do
strong
that.
enough.
Where's
I'm a
Fred?
long way from being his best
I would
friend.
say a long
Future
way.
GM.
Within 10,
Much says,
probably.
it's probably holding some guy's pocket already.
Billy,
It's spam.
Mefla 23 says,
John, did you see what Mush said? Billy is probably holding a guy's pocket.
Spam caller
Did you
says,
see that, John?
scary.
We get a bail
Yes,
him
I
out.
saw it.
How much is it going to cost me?
This,
And I heard it through the
Well, how
text
much
to
is it
speech.
going to cost, John, to bail him out? We can't have him in there.
Pirate says,
It's $3,412 plus a weekly fee for
No,
the
I'm
tether
talking about with a
device.
bail bondsman. No, John, I'm talking about with the
$3,412 would get
that's
him out
bail.
plus
I'm
a
talking about
weekly
using a
fee.
bail bondsman.
see, that's what I was saying. That's what got me. Yeah,
John,
that's what freaked
Are you
everybody
saying
out
that-
earlier was my mask.
I don't know what a bail bondsman would charge, but he has nothing to
Well, I
offer
think
as
it's
how
collateral.
much is the tethering device?
300 for a bail bondsman. I'll take care of 100, John. John, if you'll put your name on there with him, I'll take care of 100. If you can get anyone else in, I'll take care of 100. Please get him out of there before he's holding too many pockets. That son of a bitch. He's muting. Oh, that's Billy.
So who's Billy? You keep saying bail him out stuff. So who's Billy?
Okay.
Pirate says, TDS is off. Spam caller says, fuck you, JB.
TTS was off because I had the microphone turned off. I was talking on the phone. And not every one of my phone calls is all of your business.
Dot Trixie says, his stepson. Spam caller says, who called?
Oh, okay.
The Mush says, his son-in-law.
No, this wasn't the son-in-law. It's not really none of your business. It
The
wasn't
Mush
Billy.
says, that was on Dr. Phil with him. Spam caller says, tell us now.
And Toasty not getting him out of jail.
Sperm says, John used the solar panels as collateral and bailed him out.
No.
Pirates.
My own mama would not bail me out. And it was purely an accident.
Billy is John's adopted son.
Oh, by the way, I'll tell you what happened.
I did not adopt
Spam
him.
caller says, use clown as cinema money.
Yeah. Yeah, go in and use that money to bail him out, and then they'll just put me right in jail right there with him.
No, you send him the money, let him bill himself out
Right.
with it. There you go.
Spam caller says, yes, please.
Yes, please. What? I don't get it. Oh, you want to know what
I should
happened?
take the fake money and bail him out of jail.
Spam caller says, who called JB?
None of your business.
Spam caller says, yes, please, JB.
So that they can
Matt
arrest me at the
23
same
says,
time and
Clown
put me
would
in
have
jail
been
with
to the
him.
Redwood Lodge.
No,
Because
I
if I
have
went in
not.
with that money and tried to bail him out, they wouldn't hesitate a bit to
Spam
slap a set
caller
of cuffs
says,
on me
a
and
heart
throw
and a
me in
please.
jail.
Yeah, even if you give
Bio
it to
message
somebody by
says,
accident.
does cure
And then my roommate had it, and it's not illegal to have, and
says,
they still
why
arrested
would they
him
arrest you?
for having
If
it.
I was trying to pass it as real
Byron
money,
says,
then
why
it
would they
becomes
arrest you?
a federal offense.
Yeah, but if you just have it in your wallet, it's not
It's not
illegal.
illegal until you try to
Dante
use it.
clowned it to the Redwood Lodge.
But they still arrested him and charged him with 5 felonies
Spam caller,
for having it
why
in
would
his
your GM
wallet.
calling you JB? Fire
Yeah, it was all
Money John.
stupid. This is what happened.
Laugh 23 says,
I got
PDF.
pulled for grand jury duty so the DA could get to know me. And then
Spam caller
once he
says,
knew me and
Amber.
he figured out that I wasn't a bad person and I really wasn't trying to pass it, they put it off
Biohazard
for
sperm
5
says,
years.
see Laffo, it's hard to hear
Then
down
they
here.
dismissed charges because we didn't have a speedy trial. That's how we got off of it.
Cool.
But we
Spam
still
caller
went
says,
5 years
JB's
of
left
just
eye is
wondering
starting to go
what was going
sideways.
on.
Pirate says, we can't be heard. Biohazard sperm says, us peasants have it rough.
Oh, that's a cool name.
Wackwa 23 says, show clown to the P-Jugs John.
I know what pea jugs look like. I
Spam
can
caller
tell you some
says,
funny.
he has special P-Jugs.
I can tell you a pea joke that'll make everyone laugh.
They're hospital urinals. You know what a hospital urinal is?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. My uncle was.
I use the urinal to urinate in, and then I dump it in the toilet so I don't get anything on the toilet ring. I got one of those lift seats. I don't want to get anything on the toilet ring for the
Wackwa
ladies
23 says, this is a match made in heaven.
to keep, because I got ladies in the house.
Okay.
Normally, I'm one man, 2 ladies, and I don't know about them, but I wouldn't want to sit down on a wet toilet seat.
Pirate says,
No.
tell her about the drinking one John. Wackwa 23 says, love is in the air.
I have some
Spam
antique
caller says,
stainless.
toilet water is very, very boiling.
Some
Spam caller says, brown.
I have some old stainless steel urinals from the old days, and they've been thoroughly sanitized. And as a gag, when I go to like a keg party, I'll drink
Mush
beer
says,
out of it.
Brown Town.
That's funny. That's cool. That sounds like something I would do.
Sperm says, John, show her your personalized Elvis colostomy bag you wear when you leave the house.
Yeah, right.
Wackwa 23 says, Goo Goo GAGA. Spam caller says, he also number 2's in it.
No, I don't number 2 in it. You can't number 2 in that. The stainless steel bedpan, if I had one, that's for number 2.
My uncle was in a really bad car wreck, and
Spam caller says,
I'd have to
he
empty
tries
his
to number
one.
2 in it.
Okay.
I do not try to number 2 in it. I do not use it for number 2.
Biohazard sperm says, we don't want to know why you know
Thank you,
Doc.
Doc.
Doc Yvonne says, gave the sunglasses emoji gift and 660 likes to MR Johnny B. Mafwa23 says, Clowned, how is your number 2 hole? Pirate says, duh. Spam caller says, the chest is mauve.
Oh, what a funny question. I'm not even sure what you mean, but okay.
Click on that
Pirate
chest.
says, Doc, can you guess so I can like the stream?
Pirate.
Doc Yvonne says, hey pirate.
Written in Wafu. Congratulations.
Mafwa23 says, John has a spicy number 2 hole.
Thank you again, Doc.
Spam caller says, Little cheated. Biohazard sperm says, tied for third LOL. Doc Yvonne says, gave the sunglasses emoji gift and 660 likes to MR Johnny B.
Thank you, thank you.
How, let's ask him, how's your number 2? How would it be if you were on a liquid diet since June?
Some strange reason they think those are very important questions that they must
says,
know.
Time.
Yeah. Okay, Spam.
Doc, you want to come up? And all? Thanks for the 30.
That's nice.
Doc Yvonne says, sure. Biohazard sperm says, my number 2 is kind of dry. Too many medications recently. Any advice, John?
I want to shout out to Pirate.
Such
I'm doing
question.
this for him. What's up, buddy? Hey, thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it.
Here comes the chest.
I'm not as fast as Spam
Pirate
caller.
says, need the fireworks gift and
Oh,
3,300
thank
likes
you,
to
man.
Doc
You don't
Yvonne.
have to do that, Pirate. That's sweet. Thanks.
Biohazard sperm says,
Click on the
"Yes."
chest. Thank you for the likes.
Eleven
Hey,
winners of
good.
15
Never
people
beat
here.
them.
Is that
Pirate,
number
Spam,
10?
and Doc in that order.
you so much.
Congratulations.
Much says,
Thanks,
John,
Johnny.
how come I'm not really leveling up more?
And thanks, Pirate, especially.
Biohazard sperm says, my cheat code is broken.
Bio, shut your whore mouth.
Pirate says, mush, guest and I will give you likes. Mapwa23 says, is that Robert
good
Englund?
stock. I don't think I resemble him that much.
Biohazard sperm says, no, you shut yours.
Well, fool, I don't think I know you, man, do I? I guess I do. Thanks, Bushy.
High Pitch Eric says, who's that on cam?
Thank you again, Pirate. You're spoiling
That's
me.
Clowndy.
Oh,
High Pitch Eric says,
I
who's the woman?
Clowndy.
Pirate
Much
says,
love, brother.
gave the sunglasses emoji and 660 likes to
Oh,
Doc
thank you,
Yvonne.
Clowndy. I'll fan you back.
Clownda777 says, I became
Oh,
a
yeah,
fan of
you're
Doc
welcome.
Yvonne. Doc Yvonne says, I became a fan of
Bet your ass I
Clownda777.
did, Johnny. Bet your ass. Thank you, High Pitch.
Spam caller says, Eric, take your eyes off my woman.
Spam.
Spam,
love
we've
you
already
too,
had
brother.
this
You talk.
conversation.
You're the best.
Believe me, you're a good guy.
Spam caller
Spam,
says,
I've already told you. Until you have your double D's, I can't be your woman.
Thank you, Wafua.
Actually, I'm nobody's woman. I'm my own
Tastes so
woman.
Spam caller
Okay?
says, damn it, Clownda.
I know. He always says that.
So, Johnny, what did I miss?
It's just a joke.
I give the update on
That
Billy.
part I heard, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he'll dry out in there.
He's in the
Right.
best place he could be.
I mean, he's going to kill himself otherwise. I mean,
He's been beat up several times
Well.
for his mouth, and then he left bruises on his girlfriend's neck. I mean, you plainly see that he was choked hard enough to leave bruises on the
you
neck.
shouldn't be choking anybody if you're Billy. Or anybody else for that matter. Unless somebody asked you to choke them for thrills.
I had a friend that would drink at night, and then they'd take Ambien, and then they would like go to sleep, and then they'd wake.
The
I
mush
thought
says
they were waking
he's
up,
innocent until proven
Oh,
guilty.
great! I think she fucking.
and that happened to me once. They picked
Person's
me up by the neck,
unavailable.
and when
It's
they
Shannon.
did,
Spam caller says, telephone.
Hello? Yeah. Yay, you never have to beg on that. Oh, hello? Mama? Yeah.
Well, I think she blocked me because I can't message her
Pirate
now.
says,
Thanks, guys. Whatever
can
you did,
someone contact
whatever you did,
Dolores?
now she won't. Now at least his girlfriend is blocked me or is unavailable from chat. I can't talk to her.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. I got her in here and everybody overwhelmed her with a million stuff and she left and then blocked me.
Pirate says, spam.
I wonder if for Facebook.
Pirate says, that is your department. Spam caller says, were you hooking up with her, JB?
No.
Trixie says, maybe she mad that she didn't know his real last name.
So I missed a lot of drama, huh, Johnny?
Yeah, I guess.
Spam caller says,
yep,
Dolores is pooping right now.
Her profile's gone. This content isn't available. Her
Biohazard
profile's
sperm
gone.
says,
She
was
left.
it the
She left
pigs?
Facebook.
Who is this?
Deep comment.
The girl that Billy choked.
Oof.
I missed it all too. I came in on.
Well, I know you're doing your best up there, Clowndy.
These goddamn trolls all come up in there. They said he was wrongfully accused and framed or whatever. Somebody
Spam
said,
caller says,
yeah.
Damn it, trolls.
Yeah.
Remember what he said? What they said to you, Clowney? This guy was wrongfully accused, and would you allow him to stay with you or something like that?
Oh, I remember. I don't realize what.
That was his girlfriend that was in here for a minute, not even long enough to
Okay.
talk for a second.
And she got hammered.
Well, I'll just.
Yeah.
She left.
Spam caller says, JB is really upset.
Hey, Omar.
Spam caller says, he was gonna try to hit him.
No, it was not.
I'll say this. I was picked up by my neck one night, and I was left bruised just from where somebody picked me up by my neck.
Biohazard
they were
sperm
hot-
says,
they were-
was she the one having his baby?
Supposedly, yes.
Pirate
Bio.
says, JB, please thank us for using your stickers.
But the only reason why I stayed was because
Spam caller
the
says,
doctor.
but that was just
plainly
sex play
told
with
me-
me, clowned. Biohazard
No.
sperm says, LOL.
People actually called DHR and stuff because I'm disabled, and they thought I was being abused all the time. But the doctor said it was plainly said when I went to the emergency room that it was because of the Ambien and alcohol.
Dr.
Once
Mom says,
once we got rid of the
"You destroy me."
Ambien, they never did it. They never did do it again. So, or they haven't till this day. Knock on wood. So, do you know why you knock on wood?
Nope.
When you say something like that.
Spam caller says,
So
MBM,
superstition.
beer, and school bus
Yeah,
driving.
they say that.
Pirate
They
says,
say that.
Spam, can you tell us more?
They say that there's trolls that live in the wood, and when they hear you bragging about something, that they will.
Biohazard Sperm says, maybe you should invest in a ceiling harness clouded. Spam caller says, it's for clouded
Why?
TP share. Spam caller says, it's our story.
This clowny teeth. I don't get it. Okay. The only TP I can think of is the cornholio butt head thing.
Doc Yvonne says,
I'm
gave
cornholio.
the
I need TP
sunglasses
for my
emoji
bundles.
gift and 660
Yeah.
likes to
I love that
77.
episode.
Spam caller says,
I am the great
Cloudy,
cornholio. Need
tell
TP
them
for my
about our
bundle.
sex swing.
Are you
Yeah,
threatening
we
me?
should all do that.
Are you threatening me?
Yeah.
Are you trying to intimidate me? Give me your TP.
Spammer. Spam, when are you going to get through your head? I don't do sexual things, man.
Spam caller says, oh,
MS takes away the urge of wanting to do sexual things. MS takes a lot of your life away from you. Unfortunately, I mean. And yeah, I've been given the choice to
Spam
take the
caller
little pink
says,
pill.
MS stands for multiple sex partners.
No, it doesn't.
Of course it does.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
Well, let me
just was
rephrase
opening.
it. Multiple sclerosis.
Spam caller says, I'm here to help. Pirate says, I think that's factual. Biohazard Sperm says, like I said, get a ceiling mounted harness swing MS solved.
Okay.
Spam caller says, I read it in a book. Pirate says, true enough.
Okay.
Oh, people.
Majority of the MS people lose their partner because of.
Spam caller says, JB, the chest is rainbow. Pirate says, if he read it in a book, it has to be right.
Hey, you got the saying wrong. They say if you see it on YouTube, it has to be right.
Spam
We
caller
have so
says,
many
Dear Diary.
YouTube. Dear Diary. Oh, let me finish that one for you, Spam. Dear Diary.
Tell me, what a
Oh, never
day
mind.
it's
I
been.
won't finish it.
Biohazard Sperm says, Mr. Potato Head, I love you. Spam caller says, don't stop. Spam caller
Of
says,
course.
did JB quit the show?
No.
Pirate says, JB.
No, I didn't quit the show.
Pirate says, can you show her your potato hat? Biohazard Sperm says, I think he put this on a video loop again. Spam caller says, yes, JB. Please.
Oh,
Spam caller says, tater hat.
okay. The troll is so cool back there, Johnny B. I like trolls.
I've got other ones too. That's from the 60s. That's an original.
That's cool. I mean, I don't like real trolls. I like those
Right.
troll dolls.
Right. I get you.
Biohazard Sperm says, tater hat please.
No, I said that earlier. I'm not going to cut another potato and put half of it on my head again.
Spam caller says, tater hat. Pirates,
No.
if I give you
Spam.
some
I'm
like
sorry, I missed
JB,
that, John.
will
I
you
am
show
not
her the
going
tater
to
hat?
waste. I am not
Spam
going to
caller
waste
says,
another
glue it.
potato.
Biohazard Sperm says, tater hat and tater eyes then please.
No,
Pirate says, what if I cover the cost of the potato?
I'm
Spam
still
caller
not doing
says,
it.
Dance monkey dance. Dot
Tater
Trixie.
outfit.
says, Peter outfit.
You mean complete
Spam
with a
caller
tater
says,
necklace and earrings
LOL
and stuff?
pirate.
Yeah.
John, maybe you ought to get some of them little golden earrings.
Biohazard sperm says,
This is the
Tater
only
live.
necklace I wear is my pot leaf.
Oh, here's.
Maybe we ought to change this to the
I have
tater
a-
cave.
I have a pot leaf spinner.
Spam caller says, JB has the
Oh,
best
that's cool.
broadcast on you and
I do love it myself, Spammy.
Well, this is the first time I met you, Johnny B, and yeah, it is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Well,
They like to see me get red-faced and yelling and
oh,
screaming.
not all of us, John.
Oh,
Come
Spam,
on.
you haven't seen
Not everybody.
Spam. You haven't seen my broadcast.
Not everybody, John, plays with.
I'm just.
Yeah.
A select
Well,
few.
enough of them.
Enlightenme_loque says, Tater cave confirmed. Pirate says, JB.
What, pirate?
You know, if you had kids in there,
Pirate
John,
says,
you'd have tater
You're up,
tots.
please. Oh, cool.
Oh,
I'm
look at
fine.
this.
Mick
Pirate,
Heyman says,
Thank you, pirate.
Pirate says, gave the sunglasses emoji gift and 660 likes to MR Johnny B.
Thank you.
Enlightenme_loque says, TCL. Biohazard sperm says, we try so hard to get John a potato spokesman deal but he won't help himself. Spam caller says, Taterman live. Pirate says, please nog Mickey.
It was over 2,000 in the chest. Johnny, Mickey wants to come up again. I don't know if that's cool, but I don't know if you saw that. Always liked the neck. What's your neck?
Oh,
Why
this
do you
is
act like
Mickey
it was such a
Manley.
chore, Johnny B? I haven't even been up tonight. Johnny B, you don't like me?
Biohazard sperm says,
Oh wow. Thank you, Pirate.
Pirate says, gave the fireworks gift and
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
See how I got likes and I thanked the person, Johnny?
WJ Ramos, thank you for the 3,000 likes, Mickey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pirate.
Pirate. Excuse me. Pirate.
Pirate's my boy. Good guy.
Johnny's been.
There you go.
He's
Spam
been
caller
saying
says,
thank you.
turn OMTDS.
It is on spam caller.
Biohazard sperm says,
Clown D, is this your first time speaking with Johnny B? What do you
Yes.
What do you think of him so far?
I don't. I like him because he's like just.
Pirate spam caller in bio.
Do
Congratulations.
you think he's a
top
little
3.
grumpy? No.
No.
Okay, that's good.
No, I think he's like. I think he just tells you no.
Biohazard sperm
He-
says, tied for second.
Why
Spam
sugarcoat
caller
everything for
says,
people?
I can't hear TDS. Biohazard sperm says, called it.
Okay, now Johnny, what do you think about Clown D? He's all right.
I'm not making a judgment on someone when I
Well,
first
she
meet
just
him.
said that she likes you.
So you're
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
John
He's all right.
Okay. She's all right. Yeah.
What I
Spam caller says,
what I mean by
Maybe
I
I'll
like
clown
him
it.
is that
She'd be welcome
he
around.
tell you no if you say.
So
no.
let me get
If
this
he says
straight.
no,
So
no,
Clown
I
D
mean,
said that she likes you, and you're just gonna say she's all right. Like she's all right. You know?
I don't dislike her.
Well,
or
he
anything. I
don't.
don't know her. I mean, you know.
I don't. Yeah, I
Spam
don't
caller
really know. I
says,
like it.
loud
I mean,
JB.
I like his
Yeah,
attitude. I
she's
like what
giving
I've
you all
seen
these
so far.
compliments. You could
I'm
say,
going to tell you, though, I almost see
Appreciate
the
it.
family.
Thank
Spam caller says, Cloudy is a legend on you now.
I am not a
Are you
legend. I
related
didn't
to
been
Johnny
on you
B's
now
Clowney?
2 months now.
No.
I thought I saw a
I'm
family
sorry?
resemblance. I thought you two were related. No?
Oh no.
Come on, Doc.
I can see that.
Fucking asshole.
Why are you saying that? Clowney's a
You're an
nice
asshole,
person.
Doc.
Maybe a second cousin.
You're an asshole.
You both wear glasses. You both got that
Spam
same
caller
kind of look. You
says,
shave her head, and she
stepbrother
could
and
be a
sister.
Bolton.
Yeah.
Spam
Yeah,
caller
right.
says, boom boom.
I have
You should
to
do it
Clowny,
try
again
and
I see
live.
those pictures. Right. AC.
Hey, Forza.
AC contributing.
That's the
Pirate
great
says,
Forza. Thank you.
JB, you don't want her to be in your family. Spam caller says, hall pass.
Okay, all right. Why? I'm not that bad of
Spam
a
caller
person.
says, Tater Man live.
You're like
Pirate says, JB,
every woman that comes in here. I'm supposed to try to offer my
Well,
hall,
you
use
oftentimes
a hall
do.
pass on her.
Let's be honest.
Pirate says, show her the pass.
No.
Spam caller says, yes.
He'll do it on his own time,
I
guys.
think you got to give
Come on.
Johnny B some time to
AC
warm up.
underscore zipper says, I dock
What's
Eve on my
going on,
naked.
AC?
Wait, why do you have a hall pass if
Pirate says,
you're
eat
divorced?
least the coin.
You're divorced, so you're a free man.
Oh, Johnny's got Cheryl.
Yeah, but he's divorced from Cheryl, so how does he get one hall pass? He should be able to do whatever he wants, right?
Maybe he doesn't want to.
Maybe.
You know, I mean, I got a feeling that Cheryl may be the love of Johnny's life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She's my
she's
soul.
You're gonna. Yeah, you don't want to quit on her yet.
As much as Johnny's
I'll
a
be back.
swab
I'll
around
take
the
care of my
other
dinner
chicks. I
plate.
think Cheryl is the one that he goes to.
And I got to get something to drink to take my.
I'm gonna spoil some. This is gonna make Spammer mad, but I have a soulmate too.
Wait, who?
Clowndy, I'm sorry. I thought you and Johnny were related. I thought you were a family.
No.
Spam caller says, JB has bangs ones of women.
Hey,
Spam caller says, bang.
The cat's inside. Who let in the cat? How you been, kid? Oh yeah.
I do have a soulmate, and I feel bad because
Coolcat
I'm
underscore
not
Toke says, hey doc.
I'm not what I should be for my.
Is your soulmate your partner? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Coolcat underscore Toke
well,
says,
kind of.
hi everyone.
Yeah, I have multiple sclerosis, so I don't have energy. I don't have interest in anything like that. So we're just best friends
Do you
again.
live together?
Yeah, we live together. We're legally married, but I just can't. And I do allow him to have girlfriends because I'm not able to
Oh,
do
man.
stuff like that anymore.
Sounds like my old
But
lady. She's
at
got a heart
least I
problem
let him.
and other pains. Just
See, Johnny,
hurts.
you have things in common with her.
Yeah. But I do allow him to have other girlfriends.
Spam caller says, in dry areas.
God.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
now.
wow.
Oh, Sammy.
I just said I had no interest. I mean, I don't have energy most of the time. Or most of the time when I think
Coolcat
about it,
underscore Toke
he's
says,
asleep.
LOL. Spam caller
Yeah.
says,
Do they have like a
Sahara Desert.
Viagra for women to make them so that they want to do that kind of stuff? Maybe you could take something like that.
Yeah, but I choose to take the men's Viagra instead
Spam caller
because
says, hashtag sandstorm.
I choose to take the men's Viagra instead because it repairs and regenerates the wires in my brain
Oh, yeah.
that my
I heard
immune
about that.
system attacks, and it gives
Coolcat
me
underscore Toke
more
says,
blood flow.
hashtag Arizona weather.
Sandpapers.
Spam caller says, sandpaper salad.
Sandpapers. Okay, now, Spammer, you're getting a little.
Spam caller says, damn it, spam.
Maybe Johnny can help your problem there.
Spam caller says,
Are you
JV,
trying to hook
excuse
Johnny
me.
up with Clowney?
Maybe,
There's
yeah.
something
I
like
mean,
it, yeah.
her
I don't
partner.
know.
Let's think about it here.
won't
Her
work.
partner is allowed girlfriends, so why shouldn't they get to hook up?
Oh,
So
I'm not
he's allowed girlfriends,
boyfriends.
but you're not allowed boyfriends?
No, well, I don't want boyfriends.
Well, you haven't met
either.
Johnny B.
Pirate
I don't
says,
want boy.
spam.
I
Can
don't.
you check if you
I
have
don't
JV
want
on your call
boyfriends
list?
or girlfriends.
Well, what are you going to do with all your spare time?
I'd rather be
Yeah.
Spam caller says, JV has a little tinky but a
Me?
huge tongue.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with
No
all my spare
boyfriend, no
time?
girlfriend, no friends. Come on.
I'm busy barely being able to do just normal stuff. See, it takes. Let me tell you how it is. It takes me 6 times the energy to do something that it
Well, I'm
takes
sorry
you to
about
do.
that.
So,
Spam caller says,
I'm
JV,
so
answer
by
your phone.
noontime, I'm like
Johnny B
dead
knows
tired,
what to do.
you
He
know?
doesn't need your help. Johnny B said, and I quote, "I know all the right buttons to press." He's like a computer hacker, but to the female anatomy. You can just get in there.
You mean he is the female
Spam caller
anatomy
says,
computer hacker
just
of
let it
Hello?
happen, clown dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Spam college
Johnny
with
B.
what? Just let it happen.
You've been bestowed a title by Mick.
Right, Johnny? He learned it in prison, actually.
No, I learned about sex long before I went to prison.
Don't be modest, Johnny. Don't be modest.
Mickey, I
Look.
really like you.
Spam caller says, JV was
They
a
called him
legend
the
in prison.
one pump chump.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, right.
My roommate is a legend. When I was in jail for over a week, they
Spam
left me
caller
in jail for a
says,
week because they
they
didn't know what
called
to
him
do with
Tater
me.
Man.
And all the girls kept asking me, "Will you hook me up? Will you hook me up? Will you hook me up?" We know what he's famous for. They said, "Don't you enjoy it?" I'm like,
Not
I'm
your
sorry.
speed, huh?
I can't do that stuff anymore. Sorry. But yeah, maybe give me some money. I might hook you up. No, it was a joke at one time. I really did used to help him schedule different people, so that way he wouldn't end up with 2 girls
What?
at the house at the same time.
Schedule people? Wait, what?
There's a lot going on in this conversation.
Wait, so there was like, what do you mean scheduling for what? Was he a male prostitute or like what? Just
No, he had different girlfriends at the same
and you
time.
helped with the scheduling?
And I would help him keep one apart from the other so they wouldn't run into each other. I think at one time he had like
What
7
the
different
hell?
girlfriends, or not really girlfriends, but 7 different booty calls. There you go, booty calls. He had 7 different booty calls, and I'd help him schedule, to keep them apart from each other.
Wow.
I'd run interference for him if one showed up while he's at the house of the other one.
7.
I'd
Spam caller says, hashtag boot tape.